Do this all the time. Yo, so let's bring up Tim.
Yeah!
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thrilled to be here tonight. This is a really good event. I just started teaching English at Oñate High School. And made a big change from college. These are 3 haikus I wrote the first day. Smooth talking in English takes 45 syllables or less. That's right! Here's a second one. Understand that with mountains, the closer you get, the smaller you become. Quickly I did learn, cursing for no reason gives cursing a bad name. I love the curse words, they really do. I love that stuff. I have written 2 poems now about ears, and I'm going to share my ear poems with you tonight. This first one is called Ear Smoke, and it's operating under the theory that inside of us all we're burning, and depending on the situation we're involved in, the color of the smoke that comes out of our ears changes. So what I've done is describe a few situations and the smoke that is issuing from my ears during those moments. This is called Ear Smoke. You've never heard of this?
I've never smoked in the air.
Okay, all right. If I'm making love, alone, or not, it's the brittle gray of pecan branches, lame little sticks in a pile, burning, severed, and shook from a stronger limb. In the hospital when my son was born, I raced to the restroom mirror and I saw from my ears the rich, sinewy smoke of a crematorium, black and blotting, making my eyes watery and leaden. When the saxophone is in my mouth, all that brass and leather, all that French bamboo, when the bell is in my throat, when my gums are bleeding, my ears issue a compact car's exhaust, silvery like a missionary, almost see-through. When I'm sweeping up the Democratic Convention, combing my dry mop for slingshots and refutations long since missed their mark, my smoke is blue, as though from a chemical fire. My sideburns are singed and smell like Christmas burning. When I shut the door and turn out the lights and let my 9th graders go, they swipe blindly at my fat hands. Their natural light, out of jail, in jail, out of jail again. Their cries, half bovine, half bird. It infects the intercom. It triggers the alarm. The firemen, they forget. When there's smoke, there's fire. They walk right past my head, swathed in a wet, stubborn cloud. Everyone I know pretends not to notice. They don't seem to see my ears smoke. In the faculty lounge, there's so many strange scents in there to begin with. Miss Mitchell, she's talking about cut roses. I still like them, she says, even though they're broken and burning from the inside out. So that's ear smoke. This one is called Vagina Ear, the poem. And it doesn't need an intro. I feel like you can get what happens here. On a sunny morning, my wife informs me my ear smells like a vagina. Delighted, I stroke my index finger down from the helix past the canal, the lobe, and finally the nose. has answered my prayer, affording my ear the paramount scent, a scent sought after since Adam pried open Eve's one good eye. At 4:05 in the high school parking lot, I kneel on a velvet pillow, my ear tilted, unmuffed, and ready to receive a long train of boys and one curious girl. No touching! I warn them as I stuff their dollars in my pouch. That weekend, no one mentions it on the guys' canoe trip down the Rio, but they all wind up in my tent. Their cold pink noses fanned out like spokes from my ear.